I'm Alan Weiss, and this is The Writing on the Wall. Welcome back to Writing on the Wall. I call this episode Directionismalityness. In other words, what direction are you headed in? Are you looking at the windshield or are you looking at the rearview mirror? You know, any vehicle you're in will go in the direction you're looking. So are you looking at the bow wave or are you looking at the wake? Are you looking at the future eagerly or with dread? Are you ruminating about the past or have you learned from it and now you're eager to move on? Give yourself 3.5 points for each lie you just told about those questions. Divide by your age and you'll get your score. Are you constantly saying, I should have, or why didn't I, or next time I'll, instead of taking action in the moment? Optimism is the key attitude for success, and no one looks back at optimism. You look forward in optimism. You can't change the past, but you can create the future, and that's what we have to think about. Creating the best future for ourselves and others. Not worrying about what you should have done yesterday. But many of you are too burdened by the past, and you don't have any energy left for the future. You spend too much time thinking about what you should have done instead of what you should be doing. My father used to have a car, a DeSoto, which had no reverse gear. The reverse gear failed. And we couldn't afford to fix it. So my father used to only park in spaces where no one could get in front of him, where he had a clear view of where to go next, and he could simply pull out. You know something? That's not a bad philosophy in life. An unimpeded view of where you want to go. Now I understand this, Hernando Cortez, we all remember him. He's not going to have any schools named after him, Conquistador. However, he is the guy who burned the boats and said, you're not going back, so you might as well follow me. We have to burn our own boats. We have to stop giving ourselves escape hatches, back exits. Kennedy didn't want to simply match Sputnik. I talked about this in an earlier episode. He instead got us onto the moon. And his vision was so strong, and his appeal so strong, that he was able to do that long after he died. Even the glory days of yore. My son he says, Dad, I know you're going to talk about the days of yore, Y-O-R-E. The glory days of yore can be dysfunctional. We think about the TD catch. We think about Phi Beta Kappa. We think about a gymnastics championship. Not so important now. Get over it. Robespierre said that no man can step outside the shadow of his own character. But I say if you get out of the past and into the sun can shine down on you and you'll have no shadow. You can go where you want. My dog isn't concerned about dropping the frisbee from yesterday. As we say in New York, forget about it.